So one of my favorite shows in the last decade was Building Alaska, or Off-Grid Alaska. Now I'm drawing a blank. It was one of my favorite shows, but each season followed somebody building a cabin. And there was one individual that built a multi-level, amazing cabin in the middle of nowhere, Alaska, with nothing but chainsaws. Him and his brothers. Probably had a couple of friends help too, but regardless, every aspect of it, chainsaws. So I, having a tree that was felled earlier, thought, you know what? I own a chainsaw. It plugs in, so you know it's good. I bet you I could build something using nothing but a chainsaw. This is my backyard. I got a lot of trees back here. It's wonderful. Good stuff. Gotta love it. I do love it. It's pretty fabulous. But I had two trees that were over here. You can see the stump and the other stump. 1, 2. So those two stumps are from trees that have been taken down. Now the company that we hired, I said, hey, just dump them. I'll take care of all the rest of it. Because I was like, you know what? I don't want them to just take it and then make it into mulch and have it go somewhere else. Like, I'll use the wood. You know what? I'll figure out something. And then I kept thinking, what am I going to do? Thought, you know what? I love building Alaska. Building off-grid, those type of shows. I bet you I could not build an off-grid anything. Not that hardcore. But I bet I could build something. I came up with a bench. It's one of the things we didn't really have around the fire. I have one folding chair, and I don't want nice stuff that's going to sit out here and get all nasty. And you know what? So I'll build a bench. Surprisingly, benches are expensive. I didn't want to spend money getting a bench that I thought was garbage, or that I would turn into garbage in a season. So, hence my bench. This thing here, I don't know how, it's probably 5 feet long. That right there. I am gonna make a bench out of it. I'm gonna try to make a bench. So, I'm planing it right down the middle using my chainsaw. I'm hoping I'll get 2 semi-equal, semi-flat sides. And then I'll use some of these other boards. Well, not boards at all, but big tree stumps to make the legs. And then I'll have a couple of like 5-foot long benches to sit on around our campfire. I've never done anything like this. I'm not even convinced people, including myself, believe I am a carpenter of this fashion. Trained? No. Thoughtful? Meaning like planning and experience-wise? No. But I'm trying anyway, so should be something.
Dad?
By the way, my chainsaw is a Works like 14-inch plug-in chainsaw, so you know it's good. But I got the board bench in half. Gets a little wonky down there. You can see it's not perfect, but you can see it's coming together. I'm gonna go figure out some way of fastening this and doing some kind of joinery, so it should be exciting to get these couple of legs on there. You gotta love these September days. You gotta love them, man. September is the coolest month of the year.
And I'm making a squirrel trap today.
Oh, a squirrel trap? Yeah. You know what else we dislike?
What?
Chipmunks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, chipmunks, they chew up and fart knock everything. We don't like them.
Dad, I have an idea.
Okay.
You know how this method has got in India for a long time?
Yes.
I think like I know how to get squirrels in there. It's so easy. Just get egg cords and put the bite on.
Okay.
That's like the easiest thing to do.
Easiest thing to do. Everyone knows it. All right, I got these notches cut out, not very cleanly. And then I got these for legs. Again. Oh. So my thought is they'll be able to, what do you call it? Bench seat. Be able to sit on top of those. And then I'll lag bolt them into place, and hopefully that works. We're gonna see. This is quite an experiment. And man, I'm doing everything on the ground level. My back gets really sore. So, my masterpiece is complete. See all those holes? It was infested with some kind of burrowing bee, something like a carpenter bee, I guess would be the best way of describing it. This is Casey on a different day, sitting down on my bench. I am proud of myself for building this. It's solid, it's not super shaky. Serves its purpose for a bench that sits around a fire or next to a fire. I kind of like it. Now, will I take it when I move somewhere? It might have found its home. So why did I think I could do this? Because, and that's what I came up with. It is good enough. So there you go. My good enough bench. It is something to behold. I actually love it because it is something. Go me.